their champions are hugging each other. He literally just picks for vacuum isolation. I don't even care that Korea is about to just do the ugly to Vietnam. Okay, Korea is about to drop an absolute they're about to just annihilate Vietnam in the game. I totally understand. I totally get it. I really do. Like, they're just going to completely annihilate them. I get it. But it disheartens me so much that they draft like this, okay? Vietnam had a setup in which they could have moved Galio's support. Actually, they did. They actually just did it. They moved Galio's support, vacuum answers the Alistar, they pivot Gragas top lane to vacuum answer the Jax. In theory, Vietnam actually just draft fucked Korea, okay? This is a second, third region team, okay, that has no resources. The maximum salaries are like $2,500 a month, okay? Like, it's gross that we're watching the absolute pinnacle of Korea. We're watching the absolute pinnacle of Korea just actually fumble draft in a way that you can just demonstrate, and you can go step by step, and you can essentially using scientific method, you can explain how their champions fundamentally lose thematically to the enemy champions, and how they're also simultaneously being vacuum countered in lane. The only edge that they really have kind of going on here is like the mid lane dynamic because of the way the pivots happened, but it didn't need to play out this way, right? There was also the option to go Xerath and then have like the Kai'Sa, in which case there's no response from Korea. And it's this type of stuff that is so disheartening that we're in season 13 and it's happening, man. It's season 13 and we can't draft. It's like we can't even realize in real time what's happening. And it makes me feel bad because I feel like people will watch me get upset when I'm talking about this, and I've been doing it for 4 years. I had this talk with like Cadril. I've had it with Dom and stuff, and it's like, it's really mad because what else can I do other than just sound negative? Right? Because it sounds negative, but what is the alternative? There is no alternative. There's nothing nice to say about what Korea just did. There's nothing nice to say. It's like it's like you're watching a Pokemon tournament or something, and someone voluntarily drafts fucking Blastoise and Lapras and fucking Feraligatr into Raichu and fucking They draft like Blastoise and Lapras and you know, Squirtle and all these other water type Pokemons and stuff, or like, you know, like what is even going on, into like Zapdos and all this other stuff. And it's like, well, how do you even complement it? This is all happening face up, so that's why it's even worse. But okay, so Vietnam